your rights and fundamental freedoms, you must not prejudice the rights and freedoms of others.
Yes,
I'm glad that, Charles Owino agrees that there was no apparent reason or rationale for the police to disperse or...
I've not said that. I don't know what happened.
Peaceful assembly. It is actually live.
No, but I don't know the circumstances.
It is very clear because it was a live proceeding. So you can refresh your memory in regard to that. And what worries me is that he has mentioned that the IG will not support activities that make the government unpopular, right? And then he says that the police are going to be firm. So they're going to be firm dealing with the opposition, not firm protecting peaceful assemblies of the people guaranteed by the Constitution.
I think it's okay. Just a minute. Just a minute.
Yeah.
From my experience in this country, I don't call any Kenyan opposition. Because these are the people you find in opposition today. Tomorrow you find them in government. As police, we don't regard anybody as opposition.
But he's on record.
All of them are Kenyans.
Because
what I've said is, the police, the IG is not going to support any side when it comes to Goonism. What the IG wants is people to obey laws and orders of the country. If you bring goons as opposition, you'll be dealt with.
Sam, he is on record.
If anybody in government brings goons, he will be dealt with.
Just hold on, because I think what she's saying is the police will not support any activity that makes the sitting government unpopular.
Yes.
A political rally may be construed to be making the government unpopular. I think that's where she's coming from.
No. That's not what I meant.
Say it.
What I've meant is simple.
No, it's okay.
Just a minute.
Clear, Charles.
What I've meant is simple.
Okay.
Just a minute, Jerry. What I've meant is simple. Don't manipulate. You are a lawyer. What I've meant is very simple.
Actually,
that the IG would, you see, if the police attack peaceful demonstrators led by leaders of opposition, he will be making government unpopular.
Okay.
He would not,
that's
he
very
would not want to do that.
Make your point.
And secondly, let me tell you, that IG you are talking about comes from Central Province. And the wrath he's facing is what some of us faced when we had Raila in opposition and we were coming from that place and we were in government. That is what my senior colleague and my boss faces. Okay. And it is important they support him. Because what you are trying to do is to point a finger at a person you have appointed in position.
You're pointing the finger.
Doing his work. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Let me make my point. I actually want to quote you verbatim. You say that the IG will not support or promote activities that make government unpopular.
Yes.
An opposition rally does not happen to make the government popular. It is very express. It is not even implied. It is very clear that Rigathi Gachagua, Kalonzo Musyoka, Eugene Wamalwa, Fred Matiang'i will not come have a rally to make the government popular. I have said we need to depoliticize the police force. If the police officers will not come to an assembly to protect the rights of Kenyan citizens to assemble and to express themselves, if they're actually coming to ensure that they disperse that, then the Kenyan people, some at some point will say, well, we've had enough of this, and we will now, run down into chaos like our neighbors and Haiti and the rest. And I want to refer Charles Owino to Article 245 of the Constitution of Kenya, Sabbatical B. It is very express that the IG is supposed to exercise independent command or authority while exercising his duties, whether he's an appointee of the executive, we all know that he is, and that he comes to Parliament for approval. So he actually works for the people, and, he implied that he is employed by the executive, so he has to play or dance to the tune of the executive. The executive does not want any political rally that makes him unpopular. He wants a second term, so we have competing interests.
We have very little time.